You also mentioned security. I think it's also an element that's very important to the public. There have only been 3 nuclear accidents so far in history, yet people very much fear nuclear energy.
Yes, well, there's only been 3 nuclear accidents, and only one of those caused loss of human life, which was Chernobyl, which is a bad reactor design, is the reason that happened. Also, because the Soviets didn't even recognized the accident for 2 days. They kept it secret, and all these people were being covered with radiation in the meantime. And then most of the people who died at Chernobyl were fighting the fire because they built it with a big graphite core, which was another weakness, and no containment structure, and a positive void coefficient, which caused it to blow up. So none of the other reactor designs in the world are capable of instantly blowing up like Chernobyl did. And that's why at 3 Mile Island and Fukushima, no one died or even was injured by the radiation, because at 3 Mile Island, very little radiation escaped. At Fukushima, when you have a loss of coolant accident and a meltdown, it doesn't happen instantly. It happens over quite a few days. And at Fukushima, they had plenty of time to evacuate people, give them iodine pills, make sure they weren't drinking the milk in the local region, etc. So at Fukushima, there's no chance anybody will be harmed by the radiation. 20,000 people died in the tsunami, 0 people died from the nuclear plant. And we need to get that into perspective, because a lot of people got confused about which was causing the death and destruction, and when in fact it was only the tsunami that caused death to people, not the nuclear plant. And so when you analyze the full history of the nuclear industry, in 50 years, the only damage to people was caused by the Chernobyl accident. No other accident has caused damage. In the United States, for example, where there's 104 nuclear plants operating every day, in 50 years, not one member of the public has been harmed. And the workers who are in the plant, right inside it every day, a study from Columbia University was published in 2004 of 54,000 U.S. nuclear plant workers. It shows that they have considerably fewer cancers, less disease, and live longer than their counterparts in the general population. It is one of the healthiest places to work in the United States, and is also one of the safest places from an accident point of view, 27 times safer than the basket of the other heavy industries in the country. So if you want to have a safe, secure job, work in a nuclear plant.